Hi guys, it's me Jenny and it's time for another little mini commentary video. I think this will be the last one for now. And these ones are on the getting back to rights / back to normal type videos post VidCon. So the first one is my naked truth response to pets. And yeah, so Baxon says cats are evil, which is a very, very common thought. Colin says that he was never a cat person but likes dogs. And Every Little Helps, which is a Tesco logo, which I think you might be a troll person, but said, hey, you're not naked! As explained in the first 30 seconds of the video, so you don't have to be naked, it's about being honest. Anyway, moving on. I had a mini update, which was my birthday video. So thank you to everyone who wished me happy birthday. That's Christopher Ware, Red Sky Blackbird, F Barry, KSJ Hawker, Solace B, Mark Amano, Eric Dye, Girl of the Books, Pineapple Boy Films, George Hurst, Not a Mexican 1987, Kuma Kuma, AR7275, and Dr. Fu Manchu. So thank you all for the birthday wishes. It was a really, really lovely birthday. Me and my sister just hung out in her garden. We had a barbecue. We listened to music, we danced around her kitchen, we had a couple of her friends around for the actual day. We had some drinks, we had some barbecue, we chilled out, and it was overall a good time. And my elder sister came by and brought us the most enormous homemade red velvet cake. It was huge, and I can't remember which thing that she had to buy, but one of the things she had to buy for it, the only denomination she could get in order to complement the stuff that she'd already bought was like an extra third, so it was a extra third larger than she intended to make it, and it was a triple tier cake. And because of the extra tier she hadn't quite anticipated, it kind of slid slightly off the stand, so it kind of looked like the cake in Sleeping Beauty, the one where all the fairies try and make it and it's kind of like slid to one side, but it was delicious. It was enormous and we had so much food, and that's kind of like how our birthdays have always worked. Me and my twin sister, we tend to do we choose a food, that's our big thing, and then we just hang out together and have fun. We're not really into the big parties or anything. We did a big thing for our 21st, and it was okay, but to be honest it's always been a quiet birthday type thing. And yeah, on my 21st birthday, actually, the party that we had for my 21st was a big party, and then actually on the day of our 21st birthday, which was another day of the week, we just stargazed, we watched movies, and we went and we watched shooting a meteor storm out in the garden. That was probably like the most beautiful magical moment of my birthday memory, is sat in the garden in a summer's evening, wrapped up in duvets, watching a meteor storm. So that was my 21st, this was my 23rd, and we just basically chilled out and had fun. I can't remember what I did for my 22nd. Me and my sister were trying to remember what we did for our 22nd, and I can't remember. So that shows you how kind of relaxed our birthdays are. But yeah, it's a good time. On my, if you're watching this, I have internet video again, KSJ and Daily Rambles wished me yay internet, which was nice. On my Return to the Internet Space video, Miss Harry Britt welcomed me back, as did Baxorn. KSJ said I'm funny, which is more compliment than I usually get from anyone. And Solace B also welcomed me back, so thank you all guys for welcoming back. Can't say that I've really used my Return to Internet to the best advantage, but I'm getting there. Okay. On my Naked Truth on procrastination, Nathan Lyle said he'd like to leave a comment, but he's got to do a couple of things first, and KSJ said just do it. So yes, just do it, like Charlotte Booth says, just do it, just do it. On my Naked Truth on strippers, Trisha says it's all about communication. Yeah, that's pretty much like good advice for the most part. Is about communicating and learning to express yourself in like a good way. Nathan Nile said he's never had any problem with stripping because he can get that on the internet, so everyone to their own. Review for Ant-Man, Nathan Lyle said that he's not particularly interested in it. It's definitely, with the high saturation of really great superheroes that are coming out, superhero movies that are really great or really hyped or really enjoyable, Ant-Man's one of those ones that it was enjoyable, but in the whole scale of superhero movies it was relatively missable. I can't place what it was that didn't make me love it, because there was a lot of things that I really liked about it, but I didn't love it. And I think I was saying this in my my gameplay Skyrim video, which I don't think it will be in the clips that I cut together, but it kind of reminded me of Frozen in that I could taste in the back of my brain the script being rewritten and different voices coming in and trying to filter in concepts. It didn't really feel like a streamlined film, but there was a lot of things I really enjoyed it. So if you really want to be up to date on the Marvel Universe, it is worth a watch for that. It is worth a watch for an interesting film. It's got really good parts of it, but of the whole scale and the huge saturation of superhero movies that are out there, it's one of the ones you can probably safely miss. On my river dancing, wild water swimming video, Brett Evans says that it amazes him how things can look the same thousands of miles apart. I like how when I go on holiday and I get that odd feeling of familiarity, although I do also like it when you go on holiday and you get that whole new feeling. Mark says it looks like fun, but he doesn't think he has any areas locally to him that he could swim in. Solace B says that he was surprised there weren't any leeches. There isn't really that many leeches in the Thames. It's not that wild a water. It's, sorry for the shaky camera. Woo! Nearly dropped the camera there, sorry. It's not really the most wild of water. You don't really tend to get too many leeches in the Thames. Also, it's not slow enough water for there to be that many leeches, but of course there is always a change of pace. And both Torsi and Super Slayer commented that my soft focus was nice. That was entirely coincidental. Trying to edit the video so that you could actually kind of see me from that distance when my camera autofocused on the grass was quite difficult. I had to like very carefully try and cut it into Movie Maker. Also, the people that I was with didn't want to be on camera at all, so choosing clips and choosing moments where you can't see them or they're not in frame was really hard. But thank you for the compliment in putting that together. It was a fun time. It was about the most exciting thing I'd done all month, so woohoo! On my making an omelette video, a lot of compliments on my cooking. Maybe I should do some more cooking videos. I'm not very good at cooking, I'm just okay at making one or two dishes, and omelettes is one of the ones that I just do. And yeah, I like them. But pretty much if you like bake the bottom and then put in anything on top, wait for it to seal up and then add cheese, it's going to be a nice omelette. Omelette. But thank you all. That was Torsi, Solace, Nathan Lyle and Scott B. Thank you all for commenting on that video, and thank you all for the compliments. Feel free to use my baseline and add or mix in whatever ingredients you like. And that's that section, so thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll be nearly caught up on video soon. I am making progress. I'm actually physically making progress on catching up on my videos, but there we go. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.